This song is really blowing up right now, but somehow I still haven't had a chance to listen to it. In this video, I'm gonna try to remake Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters without ever hearing it. Here are the rules. 1. I'm not allowed to listen to the original song at all. 2. I have to use the same lyrics as the original song. 3. I can check out the song performance in the movie, but only on mute to catch the vibe. 4. I usually give myself 2 hours to write, produce, and record everything. But since today happens to be my birthday, I'm gonna give myself an extra 15 minutes, just to be nice. And 5. At the end of this video, I have to listen to the original song and see if I got even a little bit close. Oh, it's that? Let's get into it. All right, the timer is going and I'm already stressed. I don't know literally anything about this movie except it's about bad bitches fighting demons, which is, I guess, a little bit sad for a person who's worked on as much K-pop as I have. But there's one piece of information about Golden I literally couldn't avoid. You see, every time I do these remakes, despite comments like this, I actually do my best to try to stay away from the song I'm doing before I film. I kept getting served TikToks about it. People in my Discord channel, which you should totally join if you make music, by the way, kept talking about it. So I do happen to know that this song is
very, very high to sing,
which is not great for me because belting high notes is not like necessarily my thing as a singer. Yo, how fast can you get here? All right, let's jump into making this beat. I'm gonna be honest, I can't really tell what kind of style of song this is just by looking at the lyrics. I do happen to have some of these screenshots here though to help me get the vibe. Okay, kind of like matching outfits. Oh, this is cute. They kind of look like Disney characters. I dig the cape. Wow, this detail on the, how do you say this? Epaulets? Epaulets?
Epaulets.
Epaulets. Cool, learn something new every day. This one is kind of intriguing. It's almost giving me like a 2NE1 vibe, like something they would have worn. Okay, but literally, I called it. And I do happen to love 2NE1 and their style of music. I guess I would call it recession K-pop. And you know, I might just go with something like that for this remake. Okay, so I'm thinking kind of like a trashy 4 on the floor kick drum going unts, 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 unts. And then also a trashy little clap, kind of like this. And then we pair it with like a little ding on top. I think we should do that like every 2nd or 4th clap. And then let's add another clap that has a little bit of flam. And for anyone who doesn't know what that means, a flam is when you hit a drum twice really close together. It makes a sound kind of like saying ba-dum instead of just dum. And this would be our whole basic sort of beat. All right, this is a great base for us to start from. And hey, it just took me like a couple of minutes. So we're doing great on time for once. So this is kind of my strategy here. I think the vocals are gonna be so challenging. I'm kind of scared. So I wanna save time on making this beat, keep it super simple, and then save enough time to do the vocals. The next thing I wanna do is some synths. But before I pick the sound of the synth or even the notes it's gonna play, I think it's even more important at this stage to figure out the rhythms the synth should do. There are a lot of different grooves that can go with a beat like this. I think maybe to help guide me, I should look at the lyrics again. I'm thinking I should take the chorus and sort of rap it, speak it on top of my beat, just to try to find the rhythms of how this should go. And once I do, I can choose a synth rhythm that fits that. We're going up, 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 it's a moment. Together we're glowing, gonna be golden. Okay. You know, I keep doing this like gonna be golden. And I think the way that flows, it lends itself to a shuffle rhythm. Now, the best way to explain a shuffle rhythm is that it has 2 layers. The first is what I call the steady layer with 4 even hits in 1 bar, like saying 1, 2, 3, 4. The second is what I call the shuffle layer, and it's made of 2 sets of triplets, each counted 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. While the bottom layer marches evenly, the top layer shuffles, creating a swung feel. Now, we already have a steady layer with our kick here, so we just need the shuffle layer. And I'm thinking that's the rhythm our synth will do. All right, so we're talking bad bitches fighting demons. We're also talking 2NE1 references like grimy recession pop. So I think we need a synth like this. Oh, this sounds gnarly. I'm using Serum for this, by the way. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of cheated a little bit because I'm trying to go fast on this track. So I did not craft this preset from scratch. I used one of the sounds from Pop Lab's Electro 2K pack, which shout out, thank you guys for giving me that. It's kind of perfect for what I'm trying to go for. I'm also adding a little bit more of that punchy and grimy feeling with this compressor, this effects plugin. This is one of my favorites. Got a little bit of wobble on this, a little bit of distortion, a little extra reverb. And I'm using One Knob Pumper by Waves, which adds a little bit of that feeling, a little bit of pump, a little bit of sidechain. Really works here, I think. Uh-oh, I just took like 10 minutes to do all of this, I just realized. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but I have to save time for those vocals. I gotta keep going. Okay, now we just need a really sick bass to go underneath our beat and our synth. I'm thinking something simple since the synth is kind of busy. Maybe like this kind of vibe. All right, now let's hear this whole section. I don't know, I can totally see some bad fighting demons to this. And it's only been like 15 minutes, which is crazy because when I was first starting out, there is no way I would have been able to make a beat this polished in just 15 minutes. Like my drums used to be super weak. My vocals kind of sounded like they were recorded in the bathroom. My bass was always so tiny. Seriously, if your tracks don't sound professional enough, you're not alone. It's honestly so hard to figure out how to get that crisp pop sound just from YouTube tutorials. You can spend hours and days just trying to find some decent tips. So exhausting. Which is why I made my music producer crash course, which is on sale right now. 38% off for my 38th birthday. You want better drums? Here. This 2-minute tip will make your kick sound way more powerful. Want better vocals? Here, this will teach you the EQ settings I've used on songs with like tens of millions of streams in just 4 minutes. And listen, there are 99 more tips like that in my course, and they'll help you go from amateur to pro. Discount link is in the description. All right, what I think I made is the chorus, maybe the verse, but I definitely need a pre-chorus here. Yeah, looking at these lyrics, I feel like we definitely need to switch it up. It's super common for K-pop pre-choruses to have a down-tempo feel, even in really upbeat songs. So, okay, I want to take out the kick, the synth, the bass, everything I did. And I'm gonna bring in parts that sound more like emotional. And a synth bell like this. This sound is actually from one of my team's sample packs. This is from my first one from 2019. And it was already a shuffle and it already fit the key and everything. So I just adjusted it a little bit. Okay, EQ'd it a lot so it's not as bright because pretty bright originally. I also added some delay to it just to give it that sparkliness. Is that a word? But yeah, I'm also totally going to switch up the drums. I'm thinking more like light percussions and then have it build up towards the end of the pre-chorus so that it like goes into the chorus. I like that. And by the way, there's definitely a formula for creating K-pop. So if you'd like to try it yourself, grab my free cheat sheet for K-pop songwriters. It's in the description. And I'm just gonna add a couple of effects to help this build. I'm putting this long thing in here. You get it. I've also got this thing. Also this. Just like a noise. All right, let's hear this pre-chorus. Okay, I like it. I mean, I feel like even bad fighting demons have their soft moments. So it works. I have no clue if it actually sounds like golden. So if you think it sounds like golden, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. And if you don't think it sounds like golden, still like and subscribe. Seriously, it helps the channel a ton. And it allows me to make more fun content like this for y'all. Houston, we have a problem. This took about 30 minutes and I still need to make like an intro, a verse, a post-chorus. I got a lot to do. Let me just buckle down and I'll meet you guys on the other side. Whew, okay, it's been over an hour, which is tough. I just know these vocals are gonna take a long time. I just know it. So I'm starting to stress. But we now have a post-chorus. I actually switched up the chords here just to kind of change the feel. And I think it very much sounds like bad fighting demons. Okay, now I think it's actually time for vocals. Obviously, I have no idea how the song goes. All I have are the lyrics, and I have to write a whole new melody that fits these words. Generally, this is always pretty hard for me because most pop songwriters fit lyrics to melody, right? Not the other way around. But I've done this several times now, so I feel like a pro song rewriter. All right, I have something I really like, and as promised, I added some really high notes to this, which is why I have called upon my best friend Ellie Moore to come sing this with me. Hi!
I'm Ellie Moore and I'm auditioning for the role of Ellie Moore.
Okay, so you know I have not heard the song. Right. I did hear about the high notes though, so I added the high notes. Are you scared?
No.
All right, Mama, we gotta get going on this. You ready?
Okay, let's do it. Up, up, it's our moment.
Oh, she can sing. And okay, we actually kind of went off on these vocals. Just check out all of these layers.
We're going up, 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 up. It's our moment. Get it together, we're glowing. Gotta be golden. Up, 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 up. With our voices, we gotta get you so opening. Gotta be golden.
Okay, there are just a few minutes left. I'm just gonna put on some finishing touches on this like mad. Okay, I made it just in the nick of time. And now we listen.
I was a ghost, I was alone. All the watching app used to get given the throne. Didn't know how to believe I was a queen I'm meant to be. I lived two lives, tried to play both sides, but I couldn't find my own place. For the problem child, 'cause I got too wild. But now that I'm getting pick it up, she on the stage. Oh, I'm gonna hide it now. I'm shining like I'm born to be. We're dreaming hard, we came so far now. I believe we're going up, 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 up. It's our moment. Get it together, we're glowing. Gotta be golden. Up, 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 up. With our voices, gotta get you so opening. Gotta be golden. Oh, I'm done hiding now. I'm shining like I'm born to be. Oh, good time, no fears, no lies. That's who we were born to be.
Ripped it off.
And now I'm gonna react to the original song, finally.
Ghost, I was alone.
Stop, it's a f***ing shuffle.
계속해.
Oh, this melody is so good. I can't believe I guessed the shuffle, but I also can that gonna be gold. It's probably exactly how this is gonna go, isn't it?
Going up, 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 it's our moment.
Oh, it's that high. Oh, it's high. It's higher than what we did. Crazy.
Gonna be golden.
I knew it was gonna be golden. Like the way I just knew.
Up, up, with our voices.
This high.
Like a bird.
Okay, I'm so glad we didn't go that high. Whoa. If you guys want to see more videos where I remake popular songs, try this one. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.